What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing another tier list. This is kind of a follow-up to the video I made earlier about unboxing my new golf clubs. Today we have a golf club tier list. I actually had to make this tier list, but yeah, so basically we're ranking the clubs based off of how much I like hitting them. We have S, A, B, C, D, F, and don't hit slash use. Keep in mind, I've been golfing seriously for like a month, and I've golfed like 9 times in my entire life. So, I'm not great with every club. So these are a little small. It's gonna be hard to see, but we're gonna start off with the big boy, the driver. Personally, I love my driver. Once I get it dialed in, just feels great. So S tier. Yeah, I love the driver. Fantastic club. Nothing more can be said about it. Next up, I'm going to go with putter. Um, I like putting. I got a new putter recently. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know how I feel about it, but most of the time anyway, I'm going to go putting like B tier. Like I said, I like putting, but like I don't, maybe A, but like I don't like putting as much as I like using some of my other clubs. So yeah, I'll go A, but I'm not going to put it any higher than that. Now we have lob wedge. I'm kind of just going through these based off of how well I can see them. Lob wedge. I have a 60 degree. I really love my 60 degree. It's one of my favorite clubs in my bag. It's very hard to use, but it's such a fun club to use, and when you can actually hit it well, it feels fantastic. I love this club. I think it's great. Yeah. Sand wedge. Mine is a 56. I don't. A lot of people have different, different types of wedges, different angles, different lofts for their different wedges. I go 56, 52, and 60. So my sand wedge is 56 degrees. I don't mind my sand wedge. Of my wedges, it's probably my least favorite, but like, it's not terrible. Um, it still feels decent. It's not bad, but like, it's probably B or C. Um, I'm gonna go B. Now we have gap wedge. Mine is 52. I know some people play 50. I personally love my gap wedge. It's one of my favorite clubs in my bag, even more so than my lob wedge or than my sand wedge. Such a good club. So fun to use, so fun to hit. Yeah, I love this thing. 5 iron. 5 iron is probably my favorite iron in my bag. I use 5 iron a lot, and I love 5 iron. I might put it like top of A. Uh, I haven't used that new iron set yet, but I have a feeling I'm gonna love that 5 iron. So yeah, I'm gonna go 5 iron, A tier. Not that crazy of a hard club to hit. I usually hit it pretty well. It just feels good, goes far. Good club. Now hybrids, I don't use hybrids, so this is a 3 hybrid. I don't use hybrids. I think this is a 4 hybrid. I don't even think hybrids are bad. I just personally don't use them like ever. Uh, I have hit hybrids a couple times and they don't feel bad. They're just not my favorite kind of club to use. They are just more forgiving irons, and I'm not the biggest fan of long irons, but they're not terrible. They're just not my favorite. Pitching wedge, probably like my third favorite of my wedges. I'm gonna go B tier. I think I like hitting my pitching wedge more than my sand wedge, but like, still don't love this club. It's not my favorite club in my bag or anything. It is kind of nice in tighter lies, under tree lines, but I'd rather use my lob or my gap wedge. They just feel nicer. Um, so, yeah. In fact, I'm actually going to move these two up to S, 5-iron and lob wedge. Now we have the good old 6-iron. 6-iron's A tier, and the reason why 6-iron is A tier is because there's a better iron, and it's called the 7. 7-iron is probably my second favorite iron in my bag. Love this thing. My 5, my 7, my 5, my 6, and my 7 irons are my 3 favorite irons in my bag. They just feel good. They come off nice. Hit them pretty far. It's just nice clubs. 8-iron. I use my 8-iron a decent amount, but like a lot less than I use some of my other clubs. So I'm going to go like... I'm going to go like B, honestly. My 8 and my 9 are the 2 irons I use the least, so I'm going to put them the lowest. I don't hate either of these clubs, I'll be honest. I just don't use them a lot. Especially my 9-iron. I'd rather just use my pitching wedge or just use my 8-iron or even my 7. I don't use my 9-iron very often. I believe that this club right here is a 5-wood. I think anyway. 5-wood. I'll say for both of my woods. If we were going strictly off of tee box alone, my woods would probably be like A or B. But because I can't hit my woods off the fairway because I'm not that good yet, I'm going to go C. I do like them more than my 9-iron though. And I would say I probably like my 3-wood and my 5-wood about the same. I like my 5-wood more as a teeing option. I like my 3-wood more as a teeing option, but I like my 5-wood more off the fairway. 9-wood I don't use. There's supposed to be 7-wood on here, which I also don't use. 3-iron and 4-iron also aren't on here. It must have messed up when I was pasting them in. 4-iron, I like my 4-iron. I just haven't hit that many crazy good shots with my 4-iron, so it's a little bit iffy whether I'm going to hit it well or not. So I'd probably put it like C or B. 3-iron is like my only club that I actually don't like. I'd probably put that like D. I just can't hit long irons. So I'm sorry they're not here. Something must have got messed up, but yeah, so here's the tier list. S tier, driver, 5-iron, lob wedge. A tier, 7-iron, gap wedge. 6-iron, putter. B tier, pitching wedge, sand wedge, and 8-iron. C tier, 3-wood, 5-wood, and 9-iron. And then probably 4-iron if it was here. And then D tier, 3-iron, no F tiers. And then don't hit / don't use would be any hybrids, so a 3 or 4 or a 5 hybrid, and then 7 / 9 wood. Realistically, any of these could change on any given day based off of how well I'm feeling and how well I'm hitting. There's probably times where drivers like C tier. Then there's times where, my pitching wedge is like S tier. Or there's times where my sand wedge is S tier. Or there's times where my lob wedge is like B tier. But generally, if I'm playing well, if I'm playing the best I can, this is how I want them to be ranked. This is how much I enjoy hitting these when I'm playing well. And then just, if I'm based off of how well I'm playing, these might even go higher too. My 3 and my 5 would. I just can't hit them to save my life. So, yeah. I know this is another golf video, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's not super complicated or anything, but I hope you all have a blessed day. I love you, but remember, Jesus loves you more, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.